Hi everyone, welcome back. Today we're going to look at estimating, adding and subtracting of decimals and all the way up to the thousands place. So just to get started, let's do a little story here. According to the Guinness World Records in 2007, the most massive head of garlic had a mass of 1 and 191 thousandths of a kilogram, and the most massive potato had a mass of 3 and 487 thousandths of a kilogram. Let's look at two ways to estimate the combined mass of these vegetables. So we're going to put these together, and so one method here is we write each decimal to the nearest whole number. And so we need to look to the decimal to the right, remember. So with the 1 and 191 thousandths of a kilogram, the tenths place is what we're looking at here, right there. That's pretty low. On the next number, it's pretty low. So we could say 1 plus 3, so it's about 4 kilograms. Another method is we only write one decimal to the nearest whole number. It doesn't matter which one. So here I chose to keep the 1 as 1, and I kept the other as 3 and 487 thousandths of a kilogram. And so I get 4 and 487 thousandths of a kilogram. And this is actually a more closer estimate because I'm not giving myself an underestimate. All right, I'm gonna get you to try a couple here, actually a few. So I'd like you to estimate the following equation. Now we looked at two different methods, whole numbers or changing one to the nearest and keeping one the same. You decide which way you like, because an estimation there's different strategies. So pause it, come back when you're ready. Okay, so this first one, maybe I will change both these to whole numbers. I'll keep that as a 2, 2.5, or 2.5 is more, so 2 plus 3 is 5. Maybe for this one, I'll keep the 7, in 2 tenths at 7, but I'll keep this one at that, 523 thousandths. So I would add that together, and I get probably a closer estimate. This guy here, maybe I will do, 4 as a whole number. Actually, let's keep that the way it was, and let's change the 8 in 252 thousandths. Maybe I will keep that as 8. I'll round down. So I'm left with 12 and 108 thousandths of a well, I guess we have no unit, 12 and 108 thousandths. Again, there's different ways you could have done this. I could have done whole numbers for all of them or changed one number for all of them, but I think you're probably close if you got these close numbers here. Okay, let's look at some ways to estimate the difference. Remember, difference is the answer when we subtract, and so I have those same numbers there. And so one strategy is I write the decimal being subtracted, that would be the second number, to the nearest whole number. We don't want to do the other way because there'd be a lot of regrouping. We don't want to do the number we're subtracting from because we'll be regrouping forever. And so I have 3 and 487 thousandths of a kilogram minus 1, and I get 2 and 487 thousandths of a kilogram. And this is a really close answer to do that way. I mean, again, we could go whole numbers on both. 3 minus 1 equals 2, so the difference is about 2 kilograms. But you can see that is definitely an underestimate. Now, if you want to know the exact difference, it was 2 and 296 thousandths. So it's in the middle between our two estimates, but definitely closer towards the real answer. I'll get you to try some here. So again, there was two strategies. You changed both to the nearest whole number, or you changed the number being subtracted or the second number to a whole number. You decide which way you want to do it. Pause it, come back when you're ready. All right, I think for this first one, I'm just going to change both to a whole number. 5 and 3 and 5 tenths is 4, which would give us 1. Maybe I'll keep this one as such, and then I'll change the number that's being subtracted to a 5, and I would be left with 1/10. Maybe I'll do the same thing again. 14, 296 thousandths minus 9. Again, I'm looking at the tenth spot, and so 14 minus 9 is 5 and 296 thousandths. All right, I'm going to get you to try this one. Medusa is a reticulated python and is the largest recorded snake in the world at 7 and 67 hundredths of a meter. The previous record holder was Fluffy, another reticulated python at 7 3/10 of a meter. If they were both end to end, about how far would they measure together? About. So I'm going to get you to pause that, come back when you're ready. All right, so one method is we change them to whole numbers. I'm going to change this guy to an 8, and this one I would round down to a 7. Add them together, it's about 15 meters. If I do the other method where I leave one as a whole number, so maybe I'll round the second number to a 7, add that up. Now, what do I do here? These would be zeros, 7, 6, 14. That's actually a closer estimate, 14 and 67 hundredths of a meter. All right, you try one more here. King Dakar is the tallest roller coaster in the world at 138 and 989 thousandths of a meter. The next tallest is Top Thrill Dragster at 128 and 16 thousandths of a meter. About how much taller is King Dakar than the Top Thrill Dragster? I'm going to get you to pause it, come back when you're ready, but I'll give you a hint. There's a word about in there. Okay, so there's two strategies. I can change them both to whole numbers, and this would be clearly just 128. And the other one was 138 and 989 thousandths. I would change that to 139. Now I would subtract these, so this was the bigger one. So 139 minus 128. 9 minus 8 is 1. So at about 11 meters taller. The closer method is to change, the second number minus just 128. Now you can see here that these digits kind of line up okay, so mentally I could think, well, 138 minus 128 is 10, so that's 10, but don't forget the decimal. 10 and 989 meters, which is a little bit more accurate. I mean, it's not much, it's very, very close, but a little bit more accurate. So 10 and 989 meters taller is the King Dakar. All right, so in this lesson, we looked at estimating strategies with decimals all the way up to the thousandths place for both addition and subtraction, just changing it to whole number or changing one of the numbers to a whole number, which gets a little bit more accurate answer. All right, guys, please remember, in life, math happens. Take care.